Hello and welcome to episode 2 of The Run Gear. We're in Liffey Valley Shopping Centre and we are in the Skechers store where we're getting fitted for 2 pairs of the new Go Run Ultra Or. Skechers has only been around since 1992, so is a relative baby compared to the likes of Asics or Nike. And while here in Ireland we might associate them with bright walking shoes, they have been quietly making inroads in the technical shoe market, with many a runner, me included, swearing by their Go Run Ultra shoe. Luckily, the new shoes matched my outrageously orange jacket, which is a good start. The Ultra or standing for road here, combines Skechers Performance Fit Knit with a chunky sole with a 26mm forefoot height and a 30mm heel height, along with a fully drainable outsole system that allows for complete air and water flow. In our brief time in the store, it was evident just how busy the place was and how popular this brand has become in Ireland. So we've taken our new shoes, now it's time for a road test. Hi, it's Paddy here. It's about 9 o'clock at night and I'm heading out for my first run in the Skechers Go Ultra Or. You can see them there. Quite a nice design. I do like the orange colour. They are quite garish, but it's a nice design. They're very light. They have quite an interesting arc on the sole, so it does rock back and forward quite a lot. It is a lightweight construction, but it is a very nice shoe. I'm not new to Skechers. I've had the Go Run Ultra before, and I have pretty much lived in them. So this isn't really going to be a new experience in terms of the Ultra, but I'm excited to see what they're going to be like, because obviously they're the latest design, latest model, and they suit me. I'm 6'2", over 100 kilograms, so they've given me the amount of cushioning I've needed before. So we'll take them out. This is the first run in them, and I'll report back en route. So I'm halfway through my run. Really like these shoes actually. They feel quite high in that they feel like you're quite high off the ground because the sole is very, very thick. But the cushioning is really good. It spreads your weight across the shoe really, really evenly. Sometimes with a really heavily cushioned shoe, you feel nothing. You don't know what your feet are doing on the ground. But I actually really like these. As I said, I am a fan of the Ultra. I've had a pair before, but this update is really, really nice. It feels like you could run on them all day, so perfect for longer distances, half marathon and beyond. So so far so good. So Bob, I've spent quite a lot of time running in these actually, and I really like them. Because remember we bought the New Balance, which I paid good money for. I've ended up spending more time running in the Skechers. Which I hadn't really planned on doing, but no, I just find them really, really comfortable. They on sort of longer mileage, and because I'm heavier, I find the cushioning is great. Now, don't get me wrong, I do like the New Balance, but I have those sitting beside the bed, and when I get out or go to run, I've leaned more into getting the Skechers.
And is it the colour of the Skechers?
Possibly.
Because yours are like garish.
Well, they are garishly orange, yeah.
But it's a deadly look compared to those. The black ones look
and I've always been in the black ones, which kind of look a little bit like what nuns wear walking on the beach. But look, in terms of a design, they are very good. I mean, you can see that heavy drop. The cushioning is great. The ventilation holes are... I was trying to think, what do you need those for?
I don't know. I was waiting for them to go squeak or squash or something, as if it suck in water at some point. But they don't.
And it is quite a light shoe, even though it is a very, very big, heavily constructed shoe. It's light. It certainly does let in water, and they are on a cold day. They are chilly.
Completely. Straight through. You get all of the air right through the middle of it.
But in terms of cushioning, I love them. How did you get on with them?
Well, that was the cushioning was my problem. It was actually the drop from here to here. When I started running first, I had Asics and then I had Brooks runners, and both of them are fairly flat drops. Okay. And then I got into this and I felt like I was on stilts for the first
You feel very, very much like you're on a platform. All those 70s platform shoes.
Exactly, I was waiting to kind of fall off them rather than run on them. Once you get used to it, I can see the attraction of that sort of a drop, because once you get used to it, you're completely insulated from the road as you go along. So it's a complete insulation thing, and it bounces along underneath here. And if you're kind of run towards centre foot, which is what I've tried to do as much as I can instead of staying away from the heel, that centre foot point is really, really cushioned. So I got used to them, but it requires, if you're coming from a different kind of runner to this, you'll find it weird when you put them on. You really need to do a couple of runs to get the hang of them.
I could see myself sort of training in New Balance for now on shorter runs, but I'd imagine if we start getting into heavier mileage, half marathons, etc., I think I would find myself probably switching over to use these. But yeah, I mean, I guess we're split enough. You're not overly crazy about them, really, are you?
No, it's only the drop. The comfort is lovely, but for a run, I prefer to have that kind of contact with the ground all the time.
And as I said before, I had used the Go Run Ultra before, so
you came from it. Yeah.
I have
nice
experience.
looking, those ones.
The previous red ones, yeah, they were lovely, and they felt pretty. A little wider as well, and they were ridiculously cushioned. You couldn't feel like any. You could walk on spikes in those and you wouldn't feel anything.
But fair play to Skechers. I didn't realise they did a pro end of runner. I always associated Skechers with kind of more fashion runners or things, you walk around in. And this pro end of stuff is serious.
Yeah, it is. And if you read a little bit about them, it seems to be that they were designed by runners. They were designed as a wish list of athletes, especially ultra athletes who run, long, 50k and beyond, and they had said to Skechers, look, this is what we'd love from a shoe, and they just made it. And it's an incredibly comfortable shoe. I'm a fan, and I probably will spend more time in it. But aside from that, how's the running gone this week?
So far, I did a 10k on Tuesday, which I didn't intend to start out doing again. I just found myself 5k from home. You just kind of get so far away. It was great though. It was like a good fast 10k, got through the whole thing, and I did a 5k this morning, which is my fastest ever 5k.
That's cool.
So I might take the rest of the week off from running.
And that you were sick as well.
I was. I still have a bit of a head cold, still inside. But breathing's not a big issue. But I went through 2 days of flu, and I just thought I was going to die, so I didn't run at all. But you never regret a run, do you?
No. I'm the same. I ran well over the weekend and ran on Monday, and then I got that dose, and I was bedridden for a couple of days. But I'll get back out again tonight. Yeah. I mean, I've set targets. I'm a little behind you now, but I set targets of increasing by a kilometre each week. I did 15 last week. I'll do 16 this week, and I'll increase it from there. I don't know whether that's methodically the right thing to do, but it's not a bad increment really for me at the moment anyway.
So there's a difference in the way we run now. I run slow but long. You run fast and short. So it's
for now, yeah.
Till eventually we'll meet up. Eventually I'll speed up and you'll come down to that point and we'll run the same distance.
Yeah, that's exactly. We'll be somewhere in the middle. So I mean, a couple of things I've been trying now. I got a new heart rate monitor, and we need to do something in future episodes about how exactly you use those. I'm getting the information.
Garmin watch thing that does the heart rates and stuff as well. There's also the heart rate things.
Yeah, I'm getting the information, but interpreting it is. I know that my heart rate's going up, and I know that I'm not quite having a heart attack, but that's about as much as I know at the moment.
My watch once on a run went beep 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 beep, and I looked down and it said heart rate at ultra high or something. It was like 200 beats a minute. And I wanted to stop immediately. I was going, what's wrong? It was actually a fault of the watch. It was impossible.
Yeah, so you didn't realise you were still alive. Yeah, exactly.
And then I went, hold on, I'm all right. But it could be as much of an interference when it's set properly and monitoring your heart rate than it is for actually just using it.
Perfect. Well, look, that's pretty much it for this week. We will be back next week, but please let us know. You can either email us or get to us on Twitter or add a comment in the box below. Anything you want to see. Do you want us to go and do something on foam rollers? I bought one the other week, but I think
home as well.
Yeah, they look like they're some sort of medieval torture. But they can hurt.
Did you have it laid down on it?
Yes, they do hurt. Yeah,
it hurts.
But look, hopefully all of your training is going well. Do stay with us. We're gonna have some interesting interviews coming up, and we're gonna also talk to some of you guys as well. We want to talk to people who've had successes in terms of starting from scratch. Bob's gonna do something on quitting smoking in the coming weeks as well. So
how to quit smoking from day one.
So thank you for all of you who subscribed so far. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and we will see you guys soon. Take care.
That's kilometre 1. Feeling good?
Your supinator land on the outside. I know you said it was your left knee that can give you a bit of problem.
He's just buying these things. We only came here to get the gate analysis.
People might see this thing in a really serious way.